Odessa. I came early. I always come early. So I went to Tallahassee because I really truly wanted to make sure that it was a place that I could go and make a difference, make a change. And I was on campus, and they didn't even know I was interviewing for the job. I was on campus for 3 days. And I went to every department that dealt with people. And I was treated horrible. Because they thought I was a student. I was treated awful. 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 Right? And when I interviewed for the job, I made this comment to them. I was like, I've been on campus for 3 days, and I went to different areas on your campus because I got to bring kids here, and I got to trust that what I say is going to be what's going to happen. I said, if I'm going to truly do what I feel like I can do as a coach, as a person, and I was like, I'll be honest with you, like, your school is awful in dealing with people. And they took that into consideration, and they began to change over the years. Right? So they were God awful. And the one thing that separates us is how we treat people, how we approach them, and how people take on what we bring on. We're in the service industry. You chose to wake up and be in the service industry. So it's your choice to make a decision on how you shape that day, and how you shape that environment, and how you shape each student that comes in, each person that comes in. Right? And that's why, like, I get teased by my sisters all the time. You talk to everybody. It's 100 hours before we go somewhere. You know? My wife, I think that's why my wife stays in the office, and she's like, you gotta talk to everybody. That's me. It's a gift of access, and I look at it right now. The gift of access that you have in this room is unbelievable. The gift of access. Right? Everyone is a door to possibilities, new possibilities. Right? New understanding. So when we approach it this way, and we see we have this young person coming in, and these are the things, this is the tug of war that they're battling. And we don't see this tug of war. Right? How is this young person supposed to survive this? Bull. How's she supposed to survive this? How's she supposed to win this tug of war? How's she supposed to win? They're not without the support. Right? So when we talk about, when we become the people word, and this is what we're known for, and this is what I've witnessed on this campus, and I cannot say at one point that I've been on this campus that I can give the same testimony that I gave in Tallahassee here. I can't give that same testimony. I cannot give that same testimony. And that's a credit to Dr. Williams, his staff, to you all, because I cannot give that same testimony. The testimony that I give about Odessa, I was like, out of all the junior colleges and colleges that I've been at, this has to be the most personal, most understanding, too understanding sometimes when it comes to the teachers. Like, I'd be like, what was this when I was in school? Right? Too understanding, but understanding. I tell our recruits all the time that you're not going to be at a better place because we have empathy. We have empathy here. We have people who care. People who care not just in their area, but care in every area outside of their area. We always talk about rebound outside of your area, right, sir? Rebound I love your energy today. Okay? Just a simple word of kindness. Right? The one thing I think is we have a great spirit here on this campus of what we do and how we do it. Which I mean by our leadership, you got to. Because if you can't keep up, you're going to get left behind in that regard. Because the spirit is everywhere. I mean, you can see it last night. You can see it. My favorite opportunity of this campus showing up was that South Lake game last year. Beautiful. I send that to every recruit I try to go get. Like, I tweet that. This is what our campus looks like. That was the most amazing college atmosphere in junior college that I've ever been in. The best. And it's because of your care, your love, your support. Right? You also got people who have bought in to changing lives. You didn't just show up just to come to work. Right? You didn't just, I'm not just working, but I made a decision that I'm going to change a life. And we tell our young ladies every day, play the game as if a life is going to be changed by your play tonight. So you're playing not for yourself. You're playing for something bigger than yourself. And this group has truly understood that. Now my first group really is. We weren't on the same page at all. My second group, we started fighting, and this group is truly bought in. But it's also due to the returners that have bought into what we're doing, and those that come in have bought in. That they're playing for more than just themselves. They're playing for a community. Right? That's why we have 432 on our shirts, and we have family, because you're playing for more than just yourself. You're playing for a community. But then we have just the community and who we are in the community and what we represent and what we do. So when we present and we show ourselves to be this, how can we ever fail? How can we ever fail? How can any student fail? And this is what we represent. This is what Odessa represents. Right? Now this group might be a little slow. You ready? Right? Full. Right? We'll always win. We'll always win if we have this. If we're able to shape. If we're able to walk in here every day and we shape the day. We shape our lives. We shape the people in front of us. We touch them. Touches are contagious. Touches are contagious. Touches are contagious. Every touch you get, right? You want to get more touches, whether it's just saying, hi, man, I love your shoes. Just opening yourself up to really being a part of somebody's day at the end of the day. Ladies, thank you. So, real quick, Maria was a part of my 34th win, which is weird, but she was a part of my 34th win. She was a player, and she happened to be a coach with me on my 200th win. evidence of, you know, they play for me, and now they're here coaching with me, so I must not be that crazy. They've been able to survive me. What have you learned about leadership, customer service, as far as the industry, as a player, and then now you coaching? What have you learned, and what can you share with that from your experience over the years?
First, thank you for having me. So, the first week here when I came, when I started coaching with Coach Q, I called my high school coach and I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I ever acted. But the main thing that I learned from, you know, I love my high school coach as well. He's Coach Q's best friend. And Coach Q, that love and pouring into others goes a long way. Like, because when I played with Coach Q, I did not understand some stuff. Like, it didn't click. It didn't click the way it's clicking right now. But it stuck with me because he stuck with me. He didn't give up on me. He pushed me. He kept going with me because I'm a stubborn little thing, you know, so to say. So him, like, to me, customer service, serving others, and now I'm coaching, it's all about giving to others, and that's the only way you truly receive back. That's how I feel. That's the only way you can really fulfill yourself and find your purpose. Because everything else, like, I think giving is better than receiving. Like, you know, giving gifts for Christmas is better when you give it to somebody and, you know, you see their happiness, you see their, you know, excitement, than when you receive it. So I think that's the main thing I learned. Love, giving to others, pouring into others, and not giving up on people is what truly everything is about in this life. Not just customer service, but overall, like, I think if you can do that, I think at the end of the day, when you're old and gray, and when you're done, I think that's what it's going to count. And that's what people are going to remember you for. So.
Players I've ever coached, but you never let the shyness fool you. She was a monster on the court. What have you learned over the years through this experience?
Okay. Alright, so it's so crazy that all the things that Coach Q was talking about, the love, the empathy, the patience, just poured into people. That's all this man is. Like, since I met him, the recruiting process, me playing for him, he has been that. So out of high school, I was hurt. I had tore my ACL. A lot of schools backed off me. But Coach Q, he stayed solid the whole entire time. He came to my house, he met my parents, just asking, like, how are you? You know, making sure that I'm good. When a lot of people, you know, backed off. It's a lot of things that this man instilled in me, that he still instilled in other young women, and I'm not gonna say young women, the community for real, that's really still with me, like, now, as a coach, you know what I'm saying, like, the communication skills, like, I wouldn't be able to come up here and visit if it wasn't for this man. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, he told me I was doing this, I was like, oh, you gonna make me pass out, like, for real, like, just the things that he poured into us, the communication skills, us knowing how to control our emotions, because not a lot of kids know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? We think, okay, they're supposed to know certain things, but realistically, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Just like when he showed us with the rope, like, you know, they go through stuff. And he actually takes the time to, like, get to know us, you know what I'm saying, and see us more than just basketball. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that he instilled in me, and that I really learned from him, that I've taken on as a coach. And I just really appreciate it, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
I thank you for the opportunity to share with you. I wanted to bring those two up just to kind of share a little bit about it's not just a year-to-year, it's a process. And it's an everyday growing process. And I'm totally different coach when I coach them compared to the resources that I am now, because you have to grow, you have to evolve, you have to use wisdom, and you have to also understand where you're at in the times. And we're in a different time right now, and we all understand that. And so we all have to evolve and grow and try to change and be shaped. We truly got to shape our environments, and we've got to shape our hearts, and we've got to shape our minds. And I really appreciate Dr. Williams, all the way from Ms. Kim, Mr. Baker. Everybody's giving me an opportunity to share, be here, and be a part of this community. It means a lot, and I hope I can continue to keep giving to the community in any way I can. Thank you again. Thank you for the opportunity. I think I'm passing this back to Dr. Williams or to
There's someone who doesn't realize that I'm the baddest man on the planet when it comes to basketball.